So yesterday at the Asus event, we also took a look at the Transformer 3 and the ROG XG Station 2, which is that awesome rig behind. Now the Transformer 3 is awesome. It's got a 3K display. It looks and feels like a Surface, but with more performance in there. But this is the bad boy I wanted to focus on. This is the ROG XG Station 2, which allows you to put a full-size graphics card, and then you can use it with a portable device like the Transformer 3 or a laptop and play PC desktop games. I like the build because it's really easy to open up and close to actually fit your graphics card in there. We'll support a GTX 1080 down to a 9 series card. I'm not sure what else you can put in there, but at least we know a 9 series and 10 series will work. Really nice design overall from Asus. It's got some nice slick lines all together, and of course the lighting, as I mentioned, you can customize it whichever way you want. In terms of ports in the back, besides of course the graphics card ports, you've got two USB 3.0 Thunderbolt as well as Ethernet ports there. Now this is the Transformer 3, and I want to touch on this a little bit. It's got a really nice type cover keyboard, solid keys, and also the trackpad is really smooth, I have to say. Much better than the Microsoft version. I'm just throwing it out there from my first feel. Now, on the left hand side, it has an SD card slot, volume rocker, as well as also a headphone jack. As I mentioned, it's a 3K screen. You can get, of course, your 8 gigs of RAM, 512 gigabytes of internal storage, PCIe 3 SSD. On the right hand side, you've got USB, full USB 3.0, HDMI, and Thunderbolt. Now that Thunderbolt, of course, is what we are connecting to our ROG XG Station 2, which we have a GTX 1080 from Asus in there. And what that gives us is the ability to play games like Doom on a Transformer 3 plugged in via Thunderbolt at 70 frames per second and up. Yes. Think about this. So you don't have to build a full rig anymore, and you can connect this to a monitor too. So if you think about it, if you're a person who's on the road all the time, but you want to actually do some gaming at home, but you don't really want to have a full rig, you can get a monitor. You can have the our ROG Station 2 on the side, and then come back with your Transformer 3 and plug it, and you're good to go. Now Asus says they will update other Thunderbolt capable laptops of theirs to support this, and they also mentioned that a third party can update their own systems to run with this. So if a third party, let's say like Dell for instance, or maybe HP, they could do the same thing, update it, and they could work with Asus ROG Station 2 and get some awesome gaming. So any questions, any comments, let us know. Definitely love this. Subscribe to the channels, guys, and always enjoy your entertainment.